What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And it looks like it just might have to be done. It is time. It is time to fade Thomas Castellanos and take him under 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's 10% EV right now. And you know what? It is what it is. I don't know how in the world Florida State's a 17-point favorite to Stanford. I get it. Stanford's not a good football team. Florida State, also not a good football team. So I don't really know what's going on there. However, if you're going to give me plus 135, FanDuel, and these other books, all at... Okay, hang on. Prop Builder just moved to plus 113. They're all starting to trend back this way a little bit. Maybe we'll hang off. Maybe we'll hang off for a second. Let the market settle. Let the market settle first. Let's see where that ends up. We'll give it a second. If we miss it, then hey, we miss it, and I don't have to get pissed whenever it cashes. At the same time, no coins, no coins. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I didn't play anything. I didn't play anything yet, Uzi. Relax, my man, Uzi. Relax, relax, relax. All right. Wait a second. So his over's good. What is his over? What is his over on Fliff right now? Minus 215. Ay, 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 ay. All right, so I mean, his over is okay, his under is okay at the same time, but we can't even play his over here. Scatterboo over 12 receiving yards. Only one data point. Let's move this up to 2. For this, I don't want to get rid of it just in case you guys want to play it, but all right, hold on. Let's go. George Kirby. We got Cam Scatterboo right here. Scatterboo, we can take him over 46.5 rush yards. But you know what? Let's actually do George Kirby. George Kirby over 3.5 strikeouts. Then we got Jones, Daniel Jones, that is, to go under 1.5 passing touchdowns. We got Darnell Washington. Darnell Washington to go over 18.5 receiving yards. Etienne. Travis Etienne to go over 14.5 rushing attempts. How many people is that? That's 4. We need one more play. Yo, what up? Need one more play. I can't play these college props, otherwise I'd probably play Castellanos or Bryce Underwood. Bryce Underwood, not so much. Rather play Castellanos, Seth McGowan, not so much either. Got to look at where FanDuel is and where some of these less sharper books are. For instance, they're matching FanDuel at minus 114 here. 24 rush yards for Bryce Underwood. It's being weighed up and looking like a better play than it actually is because a less sharp book in BetMGM has it at 31.5. Block shots, once again, not the best of data points. I'd rather go Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 passing touchdowns, which I don't know if this is going to pay out shift. Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 passing touchdowns. It does pay out shift us because we have Washington, I believe. Yeah, so we'll have to get rid of Aaron Rodgers. And we could go, I guess we could go Timmons. Just not my favorite data points. Otherwise, Sanderson points. Maybe we'd use that here in the next one. Yeah, we'll just use it on another one. All right, so this one I'm going to rock for the George Kirby promo on Better. I'm going to share this. What I'll do is I'm going to come back to I'm going to come back to these. When I say these, I mean better. Free square on Katie. All right, we'll check it out. Links in the chat. Sorry, it took me a second, Andrew. Got you. Links in the chat. We're gonna come back to it. Let's check PrizePicks. Let's check the AI stuff generator real quick. Also, they'll let us know if there's value on Underdog, which looks like there actually is. Let's actually head into Underdog and check this out personally because I would like to see what type of data points we got. Have it down to 2 data points. We have Thomas Castellanos that is very far off in passing yards. Now we could play this as a straight bet and get it 1 yard higher on Fliff. So maybe that's what we do. We fade him passing yards on Fliff under 246 half. When all these other markets are here, yeah, I think that's something we do. All right, Thomas Castellanos under 246.5, minus 125 odds at 246.5, off by almost 20 yards, pretty close in odds. Could probably play it again here in a long shot parlay if it's still there. It's not. It's not, which is fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and see what else we can do. Kevin Durant free square. Kevin Durant free square. I guess we want, you guys want to use the free square now? There's actually a decent amount of value, I guess. I mean, we could even use some plays for like later. Max Clare over. Oops, not Jerome Ford. Micah. Come on. Why is it doing that? Get this off my, get this down. Like, you're taking up the whole screen with this, bro. Get it off. Stay down. That's very annoying. It's very annoying when you're trying to search. Ford, it won't. Okay, there we go. Now I can do that. Micah Ford. So it looks like maybe you removed or bumped. Sawchuck. I'm very confused. Very, very confused on what's going on here. All right, let's go with what's here. DK. Luka's off a little bit. Luka. Why not? We're going to have to wait anyways. 39.5 points on rebounds. Barnes. Okay, not my favorite. Wilbranson. Probably off. McGowan, I've already talked about it. Seth, I've already talked about it. Sean George under 8.5 points. Kind of being weighed up by Bovada. 8 seems to be the right line. I mean, Pinnacle's got a minus 122. Daniel Jones over pass yards. Market split there. JP Crawford to get a hit. I don't hate. Or honestly, we just run it like this. I don't hate this. Screw it. That's what I'm running. I have to share this 1 second. That's what I'm gonna rock. That's what I'm running for the KD free square. Now there is a profit boost, MLB profit boost that I see. 30% profit boost on MLB for Underdog. So what we can do is we can check that out. Let's go ahead and just league. Let's get this. Get MLB in here. We got Suarez, which I'm already on a few times. JP Crawford over hits or total bases, however you want to take it, doesn't really matter. Suarez, Eugenio Suarez over 0.5 total bases, and then Vlad over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. It's giving us a 7.7x. Did one of these move? I'm not sure, but I don't hate it. Oh, I just realized we got some correlation in that. I wasn't even paying attention. Crawford and Eugenio Suarez on the same team there. I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. If you wanted to change it out and not get that docking for the correlation, although we have a 30% profit boost, doesn't really matter at that point. If you were, then I would probably play, since you have to stay away from multiple people on these teams, I'd probably play Freddie Freeman over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Links in the chat. Link is in the chat. If you wanted to change Eugenio Suarez to Freddie Freeman over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, feel free. Slightly being lazy. Otherwise, I would go back and change it. All right, that's Underdog value for you. That's 2 slips, one with the free square, one with the 30% MLB boost. Hopefully, we can cash those out. We have some value here. PrizePicks. Let's click this. Let's see. Let's see what we got. PrizePicks Ayton. So that's for Tuesdays. Value on Ayton. Blake Perkins, John Brown, Castellanos, Metcalf, Michael Trigg. I can't play Trigg personally. Castellanos just got ripped. Can't play Castellanos anyways. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's go back here. Let's check out our data points. All right, so pretty favored under there. Blake Perkins, okay. Bryce Young under 6.5 longest rush. Baker Mayfield over rush yards 4.5. Steph Curry 3s. Opening day. So we could go. Who did I say? I said Baker. Bryce Young, Baker. And then NBA. What do we have? Steph over in NBA. Over 3s. Luka over 40 points of rebounds. We already got a 39. We don't really have to do that. Ayton. I guess we'll ride with it. Go Bryce Young or Steph. Steph's got at least 2 sharper books. Let's go Steph. I guess we have this free square. No, let's go. We'll save that. Let's go Steph, since this is plus EV kind of in this slip in general with what we got. Am I tripping? Over 4.5 3s. All right, I'm sharing that link. 707. Yeah, I got the link in the chat for you. You should be able to click that link. Did you get it? Let me know. If not, then I could pull it up. I mean, I guess I could probably pull it up anyways. here's the first slip. I can pull that up. All right, that link for the PrizePicks slipped in the chat. Guys, as always, I'm using Daily Grind Fantasy. This tool that we were just looking at to build out this slip, for the most part, this is the AI slip generator. It uses line comparing, so essentially line comparing off of the optimizers, as well as correlation to find the most correlated and most value slips you can find on PrizePicks, right? The best value slips you can find on PrizePicks. Using multiple profitable betting strategies, it will load up the slip directly into your PrizePicks account with one click of a button here. And since I don't have, I can't play the college props, if I wanted to take off college or whatever, blah, blah, I could, and it won't show them. But like to show you guys, I keep it on. But yeah, it'll load up the slip directly into your PrizePicks account. You can play with one click of a button. It's the easiest, fast way to get in the best value, not missing the bumps or beating the bumps, right? Not getting hit with the bumps, I should say. So this is the AI slip generator. These are the optimizers. If you guys want access to either of these tools, if you use code DUSTINSTREAM, that'll get you guys access to the optimizers, right? That's the fantasy bundle. You'll sign up with code DUSTINSTREAM. You'll get 25% off your very first month there. And if you guys want to get on the AI slip generator, don't use that one. I don't even know what I just put there. DUSTIN99 AI bodies. Thanks for the sub, baby. 2 months in a row. Let's go. DUSTIN99 AI. If you sign up for the AI slip generator, that'll get you it for $3 a day, which is saving you $200 a month compared to the original price of $300. It's essentially $99 a month now with that code DUSTIN99 AI. So that's not even a first month code. That is for life as long as you don't cancel. Now let's check Dabble. I know somebody just said something about DK Pick 6 Odie. I got you here in just a second. Chambliss. Okay, hold up. Trinidad Chambliss. Trinidad Chambliss over 40 yards rushing. Mike Matthews. I mean, we only got a FanDuel line, but it's fine. I'll take it. Daniel Jones, we've already played. Barnes from TCU. FanDuel. Nick Harbor. Off by 5 yards. This is off by 9 yards to FanDuel, but same there. You know what? Let's go Barnes. Under 74.5. All right. So if you guys have me on Dabble, that is known as Dabble, this app here, you can just type my name in, follow me with one click of a button there. You'll be able to copy my entry and then just put it in how much you want to play for. Feel free to do that. That was a plus EV play on Dabble there. You'll love to see it. Off by 9 yards to the market. So you could probably even play this at Fliff. It'd probably be plus EV at that line. Be very close at least. I usually play 50 bodies. Hey, Book of Chew. Appreciate the raid there. Appreciate it. Hein Friendly says, any good Dabble shields? Yeah, we probably should have done that. I'm an idiot. Kind of an idiot. But it's fine. They're plus EV. Yeah, we could look for some Dabble shields. Hope you're doing good, man. Hopefully your stream was good as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, we could have done that. And you know what? We could probably do it again with one more if we really like Nick Harbor off. Let's find a Dabble shield for sure. Off the rip, Dalton Varsho over hits. If we add that in, I don't mind that. That's minus 144 on DraftKings. Gala, I did one of them. I'm not quite sure on which way I'm going to go with that, but I did one. It was Fliff and then whatever book it was on, if I'm trying to remember right. I did take one. I think it was Luka or Steph. Maybe it was Steph. Okay, let's see. Who did I say? We're taking Dalton Varsho. Dalton Varsho over hits right now. And then, let's see. Let's give it another quick refresh. We need... Okay, so then Daniel Jones just got better. We played Daniel Jones already. Was that on PrizePicks or was that on Underdog? PrizePicks or Underdog? I think it was on PrizePicks. Let's double check here. Lineups. We are waiting on this one too. Joe Flacco, I tweeted that slip out. Let's see. Oof. What do we play it on? Oh, you know what? Daniel Jones was in this slip. So it's $10 max. I don't mind playing it again if we had to here on Dabble. Oh, Arbor. Okay, so that must have just got bumped. Varsho must have just got bumped. I'm assuming. Yes, it did. So now... Arbor over 34.5. And then we can go... Brockington. I actually don't hate Brockington. That is off by the market. Shane Beaver over K's is good on Dabble. So it's not a shield. Let's toss in Dabble here. Is that maybe where you're finding it? Ethan Luke's hits. It's a good shield. It's not gonna let us play that, I don't think. Okay, well I forgot that was the case. Chase Brown over 42.5 rushing yards. It's not a ton of liquidity. I actually don't love that. Oh, what's this? Scadaboo over 12.5 receiving yards. That's got more liquidity. I guess more so. I guess we just go with Daniel Jones. MLB X CFB X NFL. Bang, there we go. There we go. All right. Real quick, if you guys don't mind, I know Book2 just had a few people in here. Appreciate it, guys, for watching. If you're still here, if you guys don't mind smacking the follow button, I would appreciate it. Or anybody that's not following, whether you're from Book2 stream or if you're just realizing you haven't hit the follow button yet, would appreciate that. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, I'm live on Sports by Dustin on Twitch and over there on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel as well. Would K. Dotton be a play for Monday since they're capped out at wide receiver? I like K. Dotton in fantasy this week for sure. If that's kind of what you're at, just a tip. Appreciate the follow there. Thanks very much. Yeah, fantasy. I haven't seen any value on any Otten props as of late. Not to say that they're it's a bad play or a good play right now, but currently haven't seen too much 4K Dotton props right now. Sleeper. Crawford singles. It's really nothing. Hey, RO, appreciate you for the follow there. Thank you very much. Onyx. So we're starting to see now. These are thought it was some opening day NBA lines here on Onyx, but it's only 2 DraftKings. Still off. Little Lakers spread ladder. Plus 6.5, plus 5.5. Kind of just going through these. DraftKings pick 6 value. That's something we should do real quick for my peeps. DraftKings pick 6 peeps. if you guys want the top value, it's nothing too crazy right now, but this is currently what it looks like. Feel free to go ahead and get it in, get it off. I know DraftKings Pick 6 has been clutch for a lot of you guys. Very profitable app. What happened to Fliff? I miss smacking long shots with you. I know, man. It's been tough. They haven't really had any value over the last, 3 weeks, I'd say now. What can you do? They teased us. DraftKings Pick 6 peeps. Sorry if that wasn't enough time. Let me know. I'll end up going back to it. Daniel Jones under INTs. I did say we'd come back here. I just can't touch any of these stinking non-MLB props, which is kind of the issue. It's annoying me. So let me maybe cook here. Let's go back to better. Let's see. Kirby we play. So we have Scadaboo to play. Stafford we have as well. This was unfortunate. Kaprizov was such a good play all around. It was plus EV. It was, there's sharp money on it. It got burned, but that can happen sometime. That can happen sometime. Buckwheat depends on what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for sportsbook stuff, yeah, not necessarily so much for DFS. All right, let's go Scadaboo. Let's go Jones. So Daniel Jones under interceptions. Let's go Shot White under rush attempts. Shot White under 15 and a half rushing attempts. Then we got Aaron Rodgers over. We've already played. Kyron Williams under 17 and a half. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Let's see. I almost rather take Amon-Ra over 6.5 catches, or even longest rush for Cam Ward. And Kyron. Let's do Sanderson for sure. I don't even know. That might even be the last play. Over points for Sanderson. It's 10x, that's 4. Give it a quick refresh, make sure we're getting the best value. Alright, screw it. Let's go with Kyron. Kyron Williams under 17 and a half rushing attempts. Promo play. I'm sharing this link in the chat. We have Claire over 2.5 receptions right now on Underdog. Off subject. When are we gonna do marbles again, my boy? I don't know, man. I don't know. We got to come up with something to get a marbles bang, a marbles bang soon. Let's keep chugging along real quick. All right. You know what? That's quite a bit. I mean, we've got off quite a bit of slips across these different DFS apps at the very second. I think we can't find anything for a sleeper, really. That's been kind of a bleh. Now, let's see. Do we see anything on OddsJam's sharp money tool that we like? Something that has a ton of liquidity. Isavas. Okay, that's FanDuel. Plus 100 there for the over of 1.5. Over 15.5 yards. A lot of people all over Andre Isavas. Over 15.5 receiving yards. I mean, this is a pinnacle limit of 250. There's 3,000 and change available for the over of, or sorry, on the under of 15.5. So that means that sharps or a lot of money is being played on the over of 15.5. So if you can find a good odds on that, that's something to look at. Roman Wilson under receiving yards on FanDuel currently. Some liquidity available on his over, which means that they're starting to hit his under. Kyron Williams over 16.5 rush attempts on FanDuel's solid. Once again, we have the under of 17.5. It is different. Travis Hunter over 3.5 receptions on FanDuel. Decent odds. Once again, Scadaboo over 12.5 player receiving yards, looking like a solid play as well. But I mean, we're getting down to small liquidity here, so not as sharp or guaranteed that it is sharp. But I mean, this is just unreal right here. If you have Isavas, if you have FanDuel, I should say, Isavas would be a great play. Fliff, not really. The market's still settling over there. It's been kind of a weird Castellanos thing going on between all these different apps, to be honest with you. But yeah. Once again, this is OddsJam's Sharp Money tool. You guys can use code DUSTIN35, get 35% off your first month. You want to check that out. But as always, code DUSTINSTREAM or DUSTIN99AI will get you guys your discounts on Daily Grind Fantasy. That's 25% off your first month, code DUSTINSTREAM, or $99 a month for the ASF generator, which is $200 cheaper than the typical price. That's just $3 a day when you break it down like that with that code DUSTIN99AI. But I think that's probably going to be it for the live stream, guys. We've kind of hit everything, got slips off, used promos, etc. everywhere we can. Tomorrow's Flex Friday. We'll be live again in the morning right here, same channels. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are following. Make sure you guys have my notifications on Twitter. Also, Sports by Dustin over there. And that's going to be it. Love you guys. Peace.